Hello, I'm Megosano Sakhrie. I'm a government servant by profession and an artist by passion. I'm into calligraphy, lettering art and other kinds of watercolors and acrylic art, but my focus is mainly on calligraphy. I started it when I was actually preparing for my exams. It was a time when I was cut off from the world. It was a lonely time, it was a depressing time. I started as a hobby and it has been my passion since then, so I've always self-learned. I don't like the conventional way of book learning, and that's how I've been learning through trial and error and exploring Google and Instagram and all of that. My inspiration is always personal. Whatever art I create, most times, unless it's commissioned pieces, it comes from a place where, like, what I'm feeling at that moment, or if there's something that has inspired me along the way. Like, it's always an interpretation of what has touched me or moved me, or sometimes it may not be the exact representation of my feelings, but something abstract on that lines. When I was told that this project was to be on HIV AIDS and the rights and the protections that the Act gives to the infected and affected, the first thing that came to my mind was empathy. Because most of the time the people infected and also the people affected by HIV, they face a lot of stigma, and then these rights came into being because they face stigmas. I dwelled on it, and then I realized that we have to be kinder, we have to be able to understand and feel what the infected or affected are going through. Today I'm thinking of making a chalk art. It'll be on a blackboard which I've prepared with the ply and the chalkboard paint. My art will be around lettering a quote, and like I said, the theme would be on empathy and kindness. While researching for the topic, I got to learn of how an employee cannot be discriminated or their services cannot be terminated solely on the basis that they're infected. I've grown up in that age where our parents used to scare us about HIV. The way they cautioned us was not in the best way, so naturally we had a sort of distancing attitude. So that was one that stood out, because I'm also an employed person myself. Another one that I came across, which I found people who are equally ignorant like me should know, was the protection of the property rights for the children or the orphans of the HIV-infected kids' family. One time when one of my brother's friend was seen being chased by a police, when my brother asked the reason why that had happened, he came to know that the younger sister of the friend had filed a complaint against the brother because the brother sold off her dog. So I think that incident really made me realize how we never avail this kind of protection that the state gives us. And in this instance also, for the HIV infected and affected, this Act has given a redressal mechanism. It has appointed an ombudsman where to whom we can file our grievances. So I really hope that people would avail those kind of services that this Act gives us. Through this art, I want to convey the message that we need to be more empathetic, because some people are put in that situation, especially the affected ones, not because of their choice, but just because of their life circumstances. So I hope we will be kinder and we will know how to put ourselves in their shoes and be able to uplift them and empower them through kindness and empathy.